Let me know once my screen is visible.
Yeah, screen is visible. Boost your memory naturally. Keep powerful
Yes,
exercises.
yes. So today we'll be having a short session wherein actually we will understand why it is so important to boost our memory, and if we are not given proper importance to this like stream, right? What is the consequence that we are naturally facing? Okay. Hello, Noel
Yeah.
ji. Yeah. So this we'll target to cover in just 15 to 50 minutes. Okay. After that
Okay.
we'll have a like practice session also, but that is optional.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So now happy new year, Noel ji. Before I start, I just wanted to know your view. What is the importance of memory in our life, and do you see that it is just a faculty which is required in our childhood days when we are student, and now it is not much important? What is your view? You can participate. All of you can participate, so it will be really good.
I think memory is actually very important. I realized this after watching many of my elders, grandparents and parents and all the elderly friends, that if one doesn't have proper memory, if one
Mm.
doesn't cultivate it, you get disoriented in life, and also there is a certain feeling of sadness and disempowerment when you experience memory loss on a daily basis. Every day,
Yes.
so many times you keep forgetting different things. So many
Yes.
people just laugh it off and apologize, but inside you, you start feeling weaker, and you'll also start feeling that you're not fully clued in, as if you are somewhere else. You're not fully present. So
Exactly.
as we age, it is
Hmm.
crucial to keep the memory. I've observed that those who have a strong memory,
Hmm.
they live a much more powerful life.
Yes. Exactly.
Hmm.
To the extent that I have seen few elderly people,
Hmm.
the disease is called, I think, amnesia or
Hmm.
dementia, I think.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
My mother has it. My grandmother. It was amnesia and dementia.
Yes. Very,
Hmm.
very like difficult actually for them to accept the situation, but that is a sad reality. Once
Yeah.
we reach to that stage, it is very, very difficult or almost impossible to regain our memory. And they will be like couch potato also, kind of.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, they can't actually. So one of my friend's father actually is just hardly 62 years old.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, he developed this symptom very early. Because 62 years
Uh-huh.
actually in our elderly generation actually it is very rare. But he
Hmm.
developed, and he was facing so much of difficulty. He was able to identify people only, but he was not able to
Hmm.
remember whether he had taken the food or not. Just after
Yeah.
having the food, again after 10-15 minutes he will think that, oh, I have not taken the food, so again he will, so that will have
Yeah.
different consequence for his body and for the surrounding, for all everyone. It is really difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
So
almost like as if they are, while technically they are alive, but
uh,
for practical purposes, they're already gone.
right,
Yeah.
right. So Noelji and Banuji also, I encourage, just be present, means like participate, so that it will be really good, engaging. uh,
Because I know for me, the first-hand experience is my grandmother had Alzheimer's, and now
yeah.
my Doddamma, my Badima, she had Alzheimer's, and now my mother also has got Alzheimer's. So practically, it is like my mother is there in physically in person. She remembers all the old memories, but exactly as you said, she doesn't remember if she's eaten or not. She doesn't remember anything she said. If you tell her something, she can't fully participate. So in some ways, I already feel like she's partly gone, though she's physically still alive.
Yes.
So I can understand. I mean, for me, there's a very strong realization on why memory is crucial.
Yes, even I have also similar experience with my grandfather when I saw, and with my friend's father. Then I thought we need to do, actually, it is high time We
Yeah.
have to do something on a daily basis so that we do not face or we do not end up in those kind of situations. So, Noelji and Vanuji, have you ever experienced anyone, uh, either in your family or surrounded family?
Yeah, one of my uncle was someone who used to like start a topic
Start
like, "Hey,
learning new
how
things
are
every
you?
day.
How's your work?
Yeah.
What do you do these days?" And then after another 10 minutes or 12 minutes, we'll ask the same set of questions. And it used to be on that repeat mode.
Yes. Very difficult actually.
Exactly
I
the
can
same.
understand because I can also recollect my grandfather has also similar situation wherein actually he is a very rich person actually, but he has so much of money, but he was now insecure because he is not able to remember how much is kept where and whether it is safe or not. My to my father, he keeps asking every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, every half an hour, he will ask, show me the account, if whether it is properly accounted or not. Again, he has to explain everything. Then after 10, 15 minutes, he will forget.
Yeah.
And because it is his whole life saving, so he is very much insecure. But unfortunately, he is unable to recall.
Yes.
So these are the things now that we understood the situation, and most of us actually have seen practically the challenges that our parents or our neighbors have is facing, kind of. So let's take it very seriously. Create a deep
Mm.
intention today that we
Mm.
will do at least on a daily basis. The three practices I'll share. These are very simple practices. Believe me, it won't take much time. It is
Yeah.
just creating the intention, and it is not only going to help our help boosting our memory and making our memory stronger throughout our age, okay, throughout our life. It has many more uh,
Benefits.
peripheral benefits. So, with this, one of the peripheral benefit which I will tell you, that is chronic stress. The stress
Yeah.
that actually gets built, right, over a period of
Mm.
time,
Yeah.
that is due to cortisol, and that cortisol actually goes and interferes with the hippocampus. And hippocampus is
Oh.
the place where actually our all our memory is kind of getting, that is storehouse of memory. Okay,
Mm.
so that also will, the stress also we can kind of manage with
Yeah.
the exercise that we are going to discuss. Excuse me. Yeah. So the first micro practice that we are going to do on a daily basis is micro pause reflection. What is micro pause reflection or vritti samrata? So it is something like whenever we are reading anything which is of importance and we want to send those things to our long-term memory, okay,
Mm.
whether it is our professional related study or spiritual study, okay, or anything which is important, which we are actually consuming either from directly from the book or from the laptop or whichever medium. Actually, what we are doing in general, actually we are not giving any time for the memory to settle down.
Yeah.
Okay, we are just like kind of pouring and pouring and pouring the data into it. So stress is very natural to generate, and we are not very cautious or we are not very conscious of what is happening. So, pardon my sore throat, pardon of my sore throat today, but I hope I am still audible properly. So what I
Yes,
was
we can
saying
see.
is,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, thank you. So what we need to do is we need to pause at uh, a given break, like at a given period of time, maybe after 2 to 3 pages or any logical break that we feel is good enough. We need to pause for 10 to 15 seconds, not more than that. Okay, let the information soak in. Okay, and one more thing we need to do is we need to do the recall method of the main ideas only in our own words, or basically we need to just see that main idea in the form of picture. Just close your eyes and visualize the main ideas in the form of picture. That is even more powerful. Here actually I have, while creating this mind map, actually I have written own words, but in terms of pictures also, if we see the main ideas, it will be even more impactful. So it is clear, right?
Yeah.
So anytime from now onwards, we are taking the information which we feel that it is vital, which should go to our long-term memory. We will do this technique. 10 to
Yeah.
15 seconds of break to settle down, and that is kind of our TTC kind of or kind of reflection time, and we will recollect. This will
Right.
this small little this one initially you might face that you might not be able to recall anything, or you might be able to recall very little. That is perfectly fine. In the beginning of the practice you will see this, but believe me, if you continue doing this slowly, you will improve your recall method. Okay.
Okay.
This improves recall by 20 to 30% at the minimum, and we will also have a better comprehension skill, better confidence. We'll be having. Okay. Everything is linked here. So this thing we can do at least 5 to 6 times daily. So our brain, our memory will be kind of this process will tune our memory to become better. When we retrieve our memory, that is kind of exercise to our brain. Just like we are doing body exercise for making our body fit, similarly we need to do the brain exercise to keep our brain fit. Okay. This is the first method. Second method, okay. Second method that we need to do is mental room scan. So simple, it is just like a mindful exercise. If you want to increase your mindfulness quotient also, this will help. Okay. Because this exercise is bringing you to the present moment also. Also, it is increasing the spatial mapping. It is nothing but actually it is increasing the way the memory is getting stored. Sorry. So what we need to do here, while we are doing work, maybe we are doing in the laptop, maybe we are doing any physical work, all of a sudden, maybe while the hour ends, okay, every 1 hour once, we are doing the thought traffic control. That time also we can integrate this one, or we can just do this one also at few traffic control times. What we need to do is we need to just close our eyes and visualize any familiar space. Okay, some days you visualize the room where you are sitting. Once you are comfortable, next day you try to visualize the next room, maybe kitchen, maybe your second bedroom, maybe the living room. You do that. And third day, once you are getting more and more comfortable, increase the complexity little by little. Maybe your office desk, maybe the place where you visited. What you need to do is just in a clockwise or anti-clockwise manner, you need to visualize one by one, all the objects that you have seen. It will be very easy if you are doing for the room where most of the times you are living. But that itself is good enough practice. Once you are good and comfortable, you increase the complexity. And I hope you understood how you can increase the complexity also. Right?
How are you by going to a place which is new, is it?
No. Yeah. If you're comfortable enough, then after that you can actually, to increase the complexity, the newer places also which you have visited recently, you can, suppose you went to your friend's house. Okay. Once your memory becomes a little sharp, then you try that mechanism. Initially, you try with the familiar spaces only.
Yeah.
Like starting from your room, kitchen, maybe the room next to your room, something like that. Okay?
Sorry, Prakash, what has to be done? Like, you have
So
to imagine how the room is,
yeah,
or try
you
and
need to close your eyes.
remember.
You
Yeah.
need to close your eyes and visualize the familiar objects, the objects which you generally see. Okay, in a clockwise direction or anti-clockwise. Clockwise is good enough. So you are actually scanning the room from first place to second place in a clockwise direction, from the top, from the beginning, go throughout the room and then come back to the center place.
Perfect.
So this what actually it does, it activates the spatial networks and parietal region also it will activate. This is very important mechanism which actually develops sharp observation skill and sharp orientation skill also. Observation skill is very, very important actually. Many a times actually we just oversee many things. Our listening skill is also going to be benefited with this practice. We can observe things better. We can observe not only the visually, but also we can observe for our auditory system also, because our mind, our spatial memory, and our parietal region, everything starts sinking in, comes to an alignment. And we all know how the focus and observation skill is very important. And no need to say that, needless to say, it will be very helpful for our mindfulness practice. Coming to the present moment, this is also very helpful. Okay. Along with this, we can do one more thing: active listening. Okay, listen. Just close your eyes and listen all the noise or all the sounds those are coming minutely to the minute most sound. Try to listen. That will also increase your observation skill. So if you start focusing on the auditory part, then you will be surprised that how many minute or how many not so minute sounds also our brain filters it. That is for our own good. That is fine. But for mindfulness practice and for our memory practice, we can willingly do this exercise and make them more skillful or more efficient. So this is the second practice that we are going to do, and this is also 2 to 3 minutes daily, once in a day. Anytime you choose, either in the morning, either in the evening, but don't keep it at the mercy of any time. Just fix a slot. Like the previous one, we have taken this. We already understood what is the thought traffic control, and every hour we are doing it. So just fix at least 3 traffic control. You will be replacing the usual things with this macro pause reflection. And for mental room scan, take one particular slot, either in the daytime after lunch. Just pair with any other activity, if not a particular time, because time will be very challenging. Sometimes we might not get, suppose I have fixed at 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. I find myself taking my lunch. Sometimes it may happen, so that time it will violate. So instead of that, if I say that, okay, after my lunch I sit in Vajrasana for 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, in that time I will do. So pair up or stack it with some usual habits, some already established habits. It will be very easy for us to create the new habit. That is also called habit stacking. So this is 2 to 3 minutes. That's all actually it takes. Mental room scan. It is increasing our spatial mapping, spatial memory. Okay. Clear? Shall we go to the last one?
That's very.
Yeah. I hope, Banuji, everything is like you are also listening. We're not interacting, but I hope you are. If you're not getting, please call it out. Then the third one is the most important practice, which is linked with the journaling also or reflection also. And now we are making this practice a mandatory practice from today. Okay, so that it is going to give us immense benefit. It is not only going to benefit our memory, immense benefit. I do not want to call it out explicitly. We will again get together next week, right? That time I will check with you how many times you are able to do it and what kind of changes you are able to see. So what is this practice? It is nothing but reverse daily recall. Reverse daily recall is what? Just before you sleep, you come to the bed, and that time don't directly go and lie down. If you lie down and if you think that, okay, I'll lie down and do, you will not be able to do. Many a times you will directly sleep. Mind is very clever. Mind will try to trick you. You sit down for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Start with 2 minutes. That is also good enough. Say your mind that, okay, 1 minute or 2 minutes from today, I will sit down and do this practice. Then only I'll go to sleep. Okay. If you are doing meditation, with the meditation, night meditation, you can stack it up. If you are doing journaling, with that you can stack it up. If nothing, at least stack it up with your bedtime. Before bedtime, just come, sit down and start recalling your incidents of that particular day in the reverse order. If you do in the other order, right, from the beginning, it might be challenging. But if you do it from the reverse order, it will be easier also for us to recall. I just had my dinner. Before dinner, I had a phone call. Okay. Before phone call, actually, I was doing my office work and I was interacting with this, and before that, I did my presentation. I have also taken this meeting. All like back. Just recall. Okay, recall by closing your eyes, and that recall has to be in visual manner again. Okay, reverse order and visually. Just see visually. No need to tell. No need to if you want, if no one is there, you can also just if you're feeling very sleepy, you can do that murmuring voice also. But if you just close your eyes and visually, that is also good enough. The benefit is like, and after that, do not do anything. Okay, this exercise is done. After that, you can do little more meditation. That's all. No phone, nothing. No seeing the screen. Directly go for the sleep, and you let the mind, whatever activation you have done for the brain to the memory, let the mind will take care of the rest mechanism. That improving the long-term memory happens during the sleep if we have done this exercise and do not allow us to interfere with screen time, any further screen times. Okay, otherwise we are spoiling. It might not work. So it will actually strengthen our executive functions and sequencing also. Okay, all the earlier, actually nowadays this hard disks are all with solid state hard disk. So there is no kind of disk. Earlier, actually, when there were these disks were there, right? So operating systems used to have defragmentation. So what actually that activity does is like it actually brings all this similar kind of memory together and organize in such a manner that retrieval becomes very easy. That process is also needed for our brain, and that sequencing thing, actually that organizing and sequencing thing happens when we give this instruction to the brain, and that will improve our long-term memory and also the sleep quality and many more, which I won't be calling it out explicitly. I want to hear it from you. So this at least do for 2 minutes to start with. You can increase as you are comfortable more. You will be surprised at how detailed level you can visualize. And this has been actually, this exercise or the experiment has been done with elderly person. If you have any elderly person who are suffering with these issues, once they start doing this activity, they also have started seeing the benefit in their memory level. So you can, now that we understood that the technique and how it is helpful, we know someone, actually it is our duty now to let know about this benefit, at least the last one, because many things actually if we tell to the elderly person, they won't be able to do. The last one you tell, and that is very, very important and very, very helpful for them. And it has been proved and experimented, and already kind of many people have got benefited. Statistically, actually, it is established paper also present with this theory. So this is all about improving the long-term memory and sleep quality, and making sure that we are not going to face the kind of memory loss diseases as we grow in age. So this is what all actually is in today's scope. Now the forum is open to you. If you have any question or you want to share anything, please go ahead.
I lost you for about 10 seconds just now, Prakash. Bhai.
So what I was saying that this is what actually we have in today's
Yeah.
agenda, and I want you to create a deep intention, plan in such a way that you do not miss these three activities. How much time it will take? Hardly the first one 2-3 times, 2-3 minutes. The second mental room scanning at least once in a day you do, that is again 2 minutes. And the last one, reverse daily recall, that is again 2 minutes. 6 minutes, that's all it takes. And we are ensuring our brain, mind, memory, and mindfulness, sleep quality, stress reduction, so many things. So this is what actually create a deep intention and plan at which slot or after which habit I want to stack it. And if it is helpful in our tracker also, I will add these pointers so that daily we can tick it out. Once we
You mean which?
Your voice is not coming, Rameshji. Yeah, Noelji is saying this is super insightful. We'll start these activities today onwards to improve mindfulness and reduce memory loss issues. Thank you so much, Vikasji. Noted. Yeah, thank you, Noelji. Maybe he's having some noise around, so he has sent in a chat. Okay, Rameshji, anything you want to share?
Yeah, I think it's definitely very good. Only thing is my connection has been a little faulty, and I keep
I have
losing you for
recorded the
exactly.
session. If you want, I have recorded the session. I will share with you in case.
Yes, please. Yeah, because I think for 10 seconds now and then I'm getting a gap where suddenly the audio disappears completely.
Oh, okay. No problem. I have recorded. I will share the YouTube link with you.
Okay, fine. So I think basically the practices are that we see we pause every now and then during our day and simply just becomes mindful and present. In the process, we will the memory will start getting stored.
I will share this mind map also with you. What you said is right, but in a very organized manner, actually, you need to do. Which once you see the mind map and see the recording, even better, actually, you will do it. But whatever you told, that is correct. We need to
Mind
actually
waves, is it? Mind waves.
mind maps. This is mind map.
Maps. Okay.
So in one slide, earlier I used to do this PPT, PowerPoint presentations so those are actually a little lengthy, bulky, and all those. So nowadays, I'm planning to take all the sessions with mind maps so that you will get all the crux of the session in one particular slide, and everything can be also revision also becomes super easy. Or brain friendly, mind friendly diagrams there, which I am sharing now. I hope my screen is visible.
So basically, each one is going in a clockwise direction, right? Each one of the points.
Yes.
Icons. Okay, got it. It's very easy and nice. And the second one is spatial mapping. So now and then, just take time off and look around and try to recollect what you've seen.
Yes.
And the third one is reverse recall the day, night. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing is, I feel is to keep young is, keep the child in you alive.
Yes.
Because if you keep young, the memory also is.
Your voice gone again. Okay.